Question 2. A man is 6'4" tall and weighs 270 pounds. If the max weight for a person at this height is 205 pounds, what percent overweight is he? Round your answer to the nearest whole number. Enter the number only, not the percent symbol. Okay, so he's 6'4". Turns out that doesn't matter at all. His height isn't going to be part of the calculation. He weighs 270 pounds. The max weight for a person at this height is 205 pounds. And it wants to know what percent overweight. So to get the percent overweight, we're going to have to find how many pounds overweight he is. And then we're going to plug that into the percent formula. But the first step here is to take the 270 pounds that he weighs and subtract the 205 pounds that he is the max weight for his height. And you can pull up the calculator here and you'll get that he is 65 pounds overweight. So that's an important step. Don't just plug in his 270 pounds into the percent equation. And then for all percent problems, it's percent over 100 equals part over whole. And so we want to solve for percent. So we'll put in an x for that, x over 100. And the part is how many pounds overweight he is, which is 65. And then we have to decide what to use for the whole. And the whole, in this case, when you're actually calculating percent overweight, you always use the target weight, in this case the max weight for that, as the reference and not the actual weight of the individual. So that's just something you need to know for this particular problem, and that's just how percent overweight is calculated. So we'll put in 205 pounds for the whole, and then find the two numbers across from each other, cross multiply, 65 times 100, and divide by whatever number is left, which in this case is 205, and that will solve for x. And so we'll put that into the calculator. 65 times 100 equals, and I recommend always hitting equals in the sub steps here. Sometimes the PEMDAS will work out better that way. And then write down that number, 6,500 divided by 205. And then, so now we've got our 6,500 still in the calculator, divided by 205 equals 31.7 something. And how should we enter that answer? Now we need to see what it wants us to do. It wants us to round our answer to the nearest whole number and enter the number only, not the percent symbol. So if it's multiple choice, you just pick the answer that works. But if it's a fill in the blank question, which some of them are, it will give you instructions on how to round. So in this case, round it to the nearest whole number. Whole number means nothing past the decimal. And because we have a 7 here, that makes the 1 round up to a 2. So the answer is just a straight up 32.